welcome back, people. Welcome back. Let me know if my voice sounds all right because apparently my mic wasn't working properly the other day. But yeah, man, we are here today. Big up CJ, you're always here, man. I appreciate you a lot. That means a lot. You're in here again. Big up CJ. Let me know if my voice is sounding all right. Hit the likes on the way in, people. Yes, hit the likes on the way in. Now, how is everyone doing before I get into the stream? Your mic sweet, bro. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You guys know how we do. Straight away, road to 1K, man. You know what we're doing. If you're watching this, hit the likes. We're actually on 127 subs, so we've got a quite long way to go, but let's go. Let's at least try to get to 500 before the season starts. So if you're watching this back, please do hit the like button and the subscribe button, guys. Okay, that would mean a lot. So big up to everyone that's watching this back. All right, let's go back to the comments here. Doing good, man. Not too bad. Yes, I'm doing well, CJ, man. I'm doing well. It's a nice Sunday. It's not too bad outside. It's a nice chill day today. I might even do some pro clubs, man. Watch out for this place. I might put some pro clubs on here today, man. Let me know. Let me know. I might show some gameplay with that, man. So I've been practicing with my players. So I think that would be a nice sweet for everyone to watch. Just a bit of fun in games. So I might do that. All right. But yeah, so big up everyone that's coming into the chat and that's chatting with me and talking. Hit the likes on the way in and subscribe. We're gonna go straight to some Diaz news that just came out officially now, but we all know on the X channels they're all in the knows about stuff as well. So we're gonna hit that button here and I'll share it to the screen, as you know we always do on this channel. And let me just zoom in so everyone can see this news here. So this is by Ben Jacobs. He put out news earlier today, but now get up there so everyone can see it like me. Says Bayern close to agreeing a fee for Luis Diaz for under 80 million euros, as revealed earlier. Bayern optimistic following positive talks yesterday. This was earlier. He posted, understand Luis Diaz is getting close to a move to Bayern and likely for under 80 million euros. Still some work to be done. Diaz heading to Tokyo with the rest of the Liverpool team, but agreement with Bayern is not far off. So, guys, that's what he's put on there. So that's literally, if it's just under 80 million euros, that means that would be around 69 million British pounds. So with Liverpool getting the money thereafter, says I think we get Diaz here. We got yeah, of course. Now that I think that Liverpool and Bayern have kind of gone close to agreeing a fee, I think we get the here we go today. For me, I still think we need a backup winger from what's going on. So if we sell that, I think that would happen. And I think with the Sesko's, with the Newcastle stuff, we'll talk about it in a second. That stuff would obviously go depend on Newcastle getting Sesko and getting that deal over the line. But yeah, let me know what you think about this deal, guys, in the chat, man, or anyone watching back. This is actually a good update. And then we got a bomber yesterday. I put it out yesterday that the deal was done, and it seems like it was right. So Indian News posted it yesterday, and then we got a reconfirmed today of by Ben Jacobs. Has put this out today, man. So it's crazy. You get here, yeah, get to 10 likes. Let me check the likes at the moment as well. Let me see who's coming into the show. We're on the moment, we're on 2 likes at the moment. I think we can get to 10. We can get that up. I know it's a Sunday, so I'm not sure how much people are around on a Sunday, but big up everyone that's tuning in, like yourself, Tuesday. I think there's 3 people watching at the moment, so hit the likes, guys. There's 3 people watching. There should be 3 likes. It should be 3 likes, but yeah, this deal is going to be good for Liverpool. We will definitely get some replacement, in my opinion, on this one, because after seeing the preseason game with AC Milan, we definitely would need to get a backup winger in, because we definitely lacked some space in that area during the game. We definitely missed Diaz and Nunes yesterday, even though we have talks with the Isak news coming through, but we definitely need another winger. 100% we need to replace those 2 players with 2 first-team players, man. We cannot let that go. But Diaz has been a good servant for the club, so we can't complain about him. He's played his best. He had some trial and tribulations at our club. I remember when his dad, they took his dad in, Colombia, but Liverpool helped him out with that as well. So everything with Diaz, respect to him for doing well. Won a lot of trophies at Liverpool as well, man. So I can't complain about Diaz. Had his best season last year when he played across the false line. That's why I was saying to him, I didn't want him to. I wasn't comfortable with him leaving without us getting a good replacement in, because I think he was good enough for what we needed at this moment in time, just as well as the players we're getting in as well, because we're getting some good players in like Wirtz, attacking players as well. That would have helped this squad more. CJ says never been so desperate for a player to leave. Okay, that's fair enough. Big up Clark Kent, man. Big up Clark Kent. Had to smash the likes button, people. Yes, big up, man. But yeah, the only thing is with Diaz is if he leaves, we have to get someone that's better to replace him. I don't want to get someone who's not as good as him because at the end of the day, he did help us win the Premier League and score some vital goals for us last year and did well for us in the Champions League also. So we do need to keep that level of standard at Liverpool. That's what I'm thinking. Afternoon, Anfield Irishman. Let me know if you want to join. I'll send you the link on X. Yeah, I tried to stay in your live yesterday, but my mic wasn't working, so I couldn't stay for longer. But yeah, you got to big up your show, man. You had a good podcast show yesterday, man. Every player that 100% don't want to be playing for us needs to, yeah, it needs to go. Basically, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. That's football sometimes, CJ. Though, man. Sometimes, I think Diaz would stay if Liverpool offered him the right money. But Liverpool probably looking at it thinking, you know, we're going to bring in someone like an Isak. We're going to get the maximum money we want for him, which is 69 million. I think maybe that's probably with add-ons, so they're going to get that, and then Liverpool are going to put that money elsewhere. So we'll see about that. I can't wait to see Etatike play next. I think they're going to Japan now. The Liverpool squad. So I hope that does. But Diaz for me was good for Liverpool, man. Obviously, it was a drop down from Mane, but then how are you going to get better than Mane? Mane is literally one of the best players in the world when he was playing at Liverpool and doing some great stuff. But he was only going to go down from Mane. But Diaz deputized very well, in my opinion, I think, and he done well for us. So this deal, 69 million. Let me know in the comments below. What player do you think Liverpool are going to get him in for a replacement? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think we're going to do at this point in time, man. I would put a poll in there, but I don't know what. I'll think of what poll question to put in there so you guys can answer that one. But yeah, Luis Diaz for 69 million is going to go to Bayern. I'm trying to think. We need to get a replacement. Give me a Barcola. Yes, that's the person I want at Liverpool. I haven't had any links, but I think we should go for him. I think that will ever go very well if we do that. The Barcola links. We need to get that happen. We need to make that happen. But there's obviously other news is on like for Fafana and stuff. Cool, send it on. Yeah, we'll do, mate. We'll send it to you now, bro. We'll send it to you now. There's other news out there, but for Fafana and stuff. But this Luis Diaz news is gonna probably shake things up completely, man. This news will shake things up completely, only because what would happen next is that Liverpool. But that's when we would actually find out if we actually get a what's it called replacement or not. That's how we'll find it. That's how we'll find it. There we go. I've sent it to you, Brian. I've sent it to you now. So that's how we're going to find out if we get a replacement for Luis Diaz. Because that would be amazing for us for that to happen. For me, there's probably 4 players I'll definitely take in. Barcola is my first. Rodrigo's up there, but I know CJ is not a big fan of Rodrigo. I've got there's Gordon, but I don't think I'm going to take Isak and Gordon in the same season. And there's obviously Malik Fofana that I know that Liverpool was interested in as well. But I think that Everton move has died down. I don't know why his agents were twerking with other clubs because that didn't end up working. You know what I mean? So we have to wait and see about that one. But yeah, anyone that's coming through, hit the like button. I'm gonna check the likes throughout the stream, see what we're on. We're on 3 likes at the moment. So guys, get the likes up. Get the likes up. I saw that was at 5 at some point. So when you come into the stream, do hit the like button so we can all chat together. Gordon is crap, to be honest. I get what you mean by it, but I think he could do well in the slots team. Even though he got replaced by Harvey Barnes later on the season, but I think Gordon has some injuries, didn't he? So I think that might be the main reason why as well. But yeah, we have to wait and see about that. But yeah, this news with Diaz is a good one. I think what he'll do is once he touched down in Japan, he'll probably start flying out straight away to go to Bayern to get his medical done and stuff. I would rather take Barnes. You rather take Barnes? Oh no. I think what's it called? Gordon's got a high ceiling than Barnes, I think. Even though Barnes is a good player, I don't think he's gonna get better than what he is at this moment in time. I think Gordon's very raw talent. I think we can do well. I think he definitely can do well there, man. So we have to wait and see there. I'm just gonna look through these spaces again here before we go on. But that news about Luis Diaz has actually gone through, and it's doing well, man. It is doing well. You said that Barnes just joined the wrong club. Fair enough. Fair enough. I understand what you're saying. But yeah, let me get rid of that. That's the Ben Jacobs deal. Let me see what's going on. Any more updates on there? Oh, Caruso is one you could lose someone for 26. Yeesh. Okay. Let's see what you're saying, CJ. CJ says I would pretty much take any winger other than Gordon or Lookman. Okay. Well, that's fair enough because there's all wingers that are better than them both. So I'm with you on that one. If you're talking about that one. Mr. Anfield Irishman is in the building. Big up everyone. Hello, Brian. How are you doing this morning? Oh,
Very good, mate. Very good. How are you?
Okay, cool. Yeah, not too bad, man. Good. I said morning. I'm in this afternoon. Sorry about that.
Just
But
about.
yes,
Just about. Yeah.
yeah. So we just got this Diaz news about what's happening here. So Liverpool look like they've got their money worth for Diaz. So I also want to ask you a quick question about how do you feel about it, and then do you think Liverpool will get a winger replacement for Diaz?
Yeah. I mean, look, I have a bit of a blind spot. I know when it comes to Diaz, I know everybody rates him a lot more than I do.
Mm-hmm.
Um, maybe I'm like, maybe I don't appreciate what he does, but to me, he's just really a limited kind of player.
Okay.
Um, he is good, yeah, he's good, but he's not actually. I've never felt like top class. He's never someone that I've like, oh, I can't wait to watch Diaz.
Yeah.
He doesn't really get me out my seat. He tries a lot of things that don't work out. He had a good end of last season. He had a good start when he came in,
Mm-hmm.
but I've never really gotten all the hype around him. I just think he's a decent left. If you look at what Rio did yesterday, like
Yeah.
in a
Yeah.
half an hour, the way Rio ran at his fullback and took them on and beat them on the outside and the inside.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I want to see from a left winger, someone who can do that. And I don't think Diaz has ever done that. I don't know why Bayern are giving us £70 million for a guy that's nearly 29.
I know it's
Um,
insane.
we're not doubling our money, but we're getting like our money back and another 25 million on top of it. Maybe
Yeah.
it's a brilliant deal. I
Mm-hmm.
wanted him to leave for a couple of years now because I just thought he was just so average, just the most 6 out of 10. Real. Yeah, I'm just glad. I'm sure he's a nice guy. I'm sure he works
Yeah.
really hard, and I'm sure he's a lovely family and all that. But I just want to see something new and something different and something fresh at Liverpool.
Yeah,
Um,
I get what you're saying, Brian. I understand where you're coming
yeah,
from because when he does play, sometimes he's like 10 out of 10 games are very like every like 20 or anything or something like that. But I know what you mean. His consistency when he plays. Sometimes he does annoy me because he always cuts back. Sometimes I don't understand why he does this. I feel like he has got the skill and the technical ability to get past players on the flanks, but for some reason he loves cutting back, and I don't understand why. But I get what you mean
he
with
won't
Rio.
use his left foot. Nathaniel. He
Yeah,
won't use his left foot. He's
mm-hmm.
like Salah. Salah will not use his right foot.
Yeah,
Salah will turn and twist and do anything just to get the ball on his left when it's there on his right.
yeah,
Diaz is the same. He has no left foot. He cannot
yeah,
go around and he cannot cross with his left from the byline.
yeah.
Rio can do it. It's just what Rio did yesterday for me is wing play. Diaz it doesn't have the full gamut of wing play.
That's why people want Rio to play have a chance in the team this season because as you just said, his wing play, he can go on the inside, on the outside. He doesn't mind which way to go, and you can see he's in the mode of a direct winger. So I don't know who's he been watching or who is his like idols as a football player, but he definitely shows me some crazy skills in there where I think this guy has to get some game time this year and this season, man. Hi QT mods. I'll go through the chat. Let's see here. Hello mods. You good? Okay, Uncle Rods, big up Uncle Rods, man. Let me know. Let me know if you want to have a quick chat as well, my friend. CJ says that's why I want Barcola. How he does everything to take him on is man. Do you like Barcola, Brian? I just want to make sure if I know you like Barcola.
Bit of a newer player for me,
Yeah.
but yeah, a top young talent. But
Hmm.
yeah, a very much a newer player. I haven't seen a ton of him, but I know he is massively highly rated. Yeah, and I've seen him
Yeah.
play in big games, and he's got all the skills, definitely.
Okay then. Okay then. So who's your left wing replacement? Are you a big Rodrigo fan, aren't you?
Rodrigo, I don't like for us. I don't like
Okay.
Rodrigo for us at all. I don't. It doesn't seem like a Liverpool signing at the moment. I
Hmm.
don't know if he's 100% wanting to leave Real. It all seems a bit messy.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Top player. I would take for the left wing. I've been saying it now. I think we sell Diaz, but I don't think we buy an out and out straight Diaz replacement.
Okay.
I think you can cover the left hand side with Gakpo, Verts, Rio. I
Gakpo,
don't
but
think you necessarily. And then if you bring in a Fafana,
yeah,
Fafana can cover left, right, and through the middle.
yeah. That Fafana signing, I think we do need, especially if we get a TK and we have the Isak up front. Because I did hear some Everton news about Everton were going to sign him, but apparently now I saw this morning when I woke up that that deal may have fallen through because Fafana wants to play for a team that's in the Champions League. I think what his agents are doing is they're putting the players out there saying that he would sign for a Premier League club just to test the waters to hurry up other clubs, but it's not working at this moment in time. So they keep on making
Definitely.
deals and they're not going through with it.
Yeah, I think I was very surprised to see that. I mean, I like Fafana for us. I don't like Rodrigo.
Yeah,
I don't know why the Rodrigo. It seems like he doesn't really want to leave Madrid, and big fee, big wages, just too
hmm,
much of a risk in that one. But a great player, really, really top player.
yeah. Can play across the it can play across the front three as well. But I do agree with you in that sense of the of I don't think he actually wants to leave Real Madrid. I haven't heard of him saying he wants to go to Liverpool either, because sometimes we heard these murmurs on the spaces in social media. Everything I've heard from Rodrigo's camp, what you've seen on the internet, is that he would like to fight for his place and stay at Real Madrid. And then once he's back from the holiday, I'm not sure he's back on his holiday yet. Then we'll find out more to see if Alonso will say to him, "Hey, yeah, you're not really in my plans." But even then, he hasn't got to leave. So it's like Real Madrid would have to force him to leave if anything was to happen. So that's why I've been telling people I'm not really too confident on that deal. I feel like we should go somewhere. We should go elsewhere. In the winger department. That's my opinion on that. I'm not sure. I think most people I've seen in the fan base, they would want Rodrigo to come in
Yeah,
at Liverpool. So we'll have to wait and see about the Rodrigo one. But yeah, Fafana, I didn't know he was from Belgium. I thought he was French. But yeah, he is someone I've definitely taken at Liverpool. I've been watching his videos and he's very direct winger. That's what I want at Liverpool. Direct play. I think Slot's going to go towards that at this moment in time. In the future, it just showed that in the preseason game that we had, we definitely need to get some sort of reinforcements in with Nunes and Diaz not being there. We looked like we were lackluster in certain positions. I don't know if you felt about that as well, but that's what I felt like when we was playing. Let me see.
yesterday, yeah, I thought we were great first half.
Hmm.
You can see what we're all about. You see the difference immediately that
Yeah,
Verts makes. And but yeah, there was a clear lack of. I mean, Ekatike didn't make it in time, and Nunes
no,
on the bench. So mm,
yeah.
yeah, there's obvious gaps there still, but there's obvious gaps all over the place, man. Isn't there? Still at the back, no sign of a centre half yet.
Oh my goodness, yeah, brother. I am confused about that one yet because it shows how thin we are at the back. Because we have Joe Gomez went back to England because I think he had an Achilles injury, right? So we need to get a centre back in as soon as possible. I think we'll get Mark Gahey in, but I think we need to get two centre backs in, not just one. Because even if one of those players go down with an injury, we're left with like a Simicas at centre back, which I don't want to see, or Robertson at left side of centre back, which I don't want to see either. But it looks like for me now, watching the games in the pre-seasons, I think Slot's going to give Randy Robertson a centre back role, which is going to be insane, man. We definitely need a centre back in. I don't like the fact that Hato looks like he could be on the way to Chelsea. He's someone I wanted to get in as a backup to Mark Gahey when there was covering. So It's not looking good at the defensive partnerships at the moment because we've only got three recognised first team centre backs. So that's the one we need to talk about. That I think Rod's doing a show at 3 o'clock about that either as well. But yeah, I'm not too happy. What do you make the defensive positions that we have right now? Because our defending was terrible in the preseason game.
Yeah, what's worrying me is as well the fact that there's nobody in the academy.
Yeah,
It would have been great if we could have had someone to step in. It's obvious who they are. You've got guys like Lucas Stevenson who isn't a centre half,
yeah,
played right back, left back, centre midfield at Dundee. It is being pushed into the right back. Grab playing centre half yesterday.
yeah.
It's pretty shocking. Like I think there's a lack of strikers at the academy. There's no forwards coming through, finishers, other than maybe Jaden Dans. Nobody coming through. Lots of techie,
Yeah,
Rios and Cade Gordon, Trent
yeah,
Cone Doherty, these kind of guys. But we also have absolutely like Nalo. You thought he might have gotten a shot, but maybe he isn't quite ready yet. So
yeah. They didn't even bring him for
we
the
needed,
preseason tour.
yeah, we
Yeah,
needed a new centre half before we sold Kwanzaa.
yeah,
Then we
exactly.
sold Kwanzaa. So
Yeah,
how we don't need two, I don't know.
because that's the one
I
thing that's
don't
confusing
know.
because we sold Kwanzaa. And I was thought, okay, we get Mark Gahey to replace him, and then we get another one in. If we
Mhm.
don't get two centre backs before this transfer market is closed, I think we would have done a great injustice to our squad with that because we definitely need some more players. As you said, there's no youth team player coming through the ranks that can slot in at centre back. Like Quansah was that guy for us that came through the youth team ranks and slotted it perfectly well. He could play a few games. He played in some Prem games. Nalo they don't trust. I don't think so. That's why he's not on tour. Jaden Dan's, I'm a bit confused why he's not on the tour. I'm not sure has he got an injury. Do you know about that or anything like that?
That one man, he was supposed to go to Sunderland last year.
Oh
He
right,
gets
yeah,
an
yeah,
injury, doesn't play the whole year, comes back every so to me, yeah, he's got his future is in the balance as well because he's had a whole year out of football. A year out of football as a kid, that's not a way to get into this Liverpool team that's just won the league. That's not how it
no,
works.
no, no,
You got to
no.
go away. I think you got to go do a year somewhere and come back. But
Especially now we've got HTK and we're
mm,
seem to get Isak in. So I definitely want to see him learned out now that we've got those players there. Before I did think I would want him as a backup, but now I haven't really seen him play much football since then, and he's not even on tour either. Because I wanted to see him go on tour with Liverpool, unless they're totally trying to find him a deal. That could be a reason why he's not on tour with us. CJ says, have people forgot about Murillo from Nottingham Forest? He would cost us literally 80
yeah,
million. So
yeah,
that's not happening. He's not, and he's probably gonna want to come into the club and start as well. Because there's news of Konate him signing a new deal. So we have to wait and see what happens with that. But Murillo, that's like a pipe dream for now, man. He would cost us like up to like a 80 million minimum. Literally, Nottingham Forest do not want to sell their players. You saw what happened with uh Gibbs White. Literally, Spurs paid the release fee and he still stayed. They said no, we're not selling him. So I don't know how you can do that with contracts. I don't know how that works. So that is insane. There's eight of you watching, guys. There's made that means there should be at least 8 likes in there. We're on 5, guys. Come on, hit the like button there. Well, me and Brian are talking some football chat this afternoon, man. But yeah, for me, Rio, I want to discuss Rio a little bit. Rio, the amazing performance. Do you think Rio could be get pairs back up to like a gap on the left hand side?
yeah. In very, that's the big. Yeah, that's probably the big call right now. Is he old
Yeah,
enough? I mean, I think we
yeah,
all know he's bloody good enough, but how do you find out? I think
yeah,
minimal, really. That's why we need someone in between him and Diaz, I suppose. But
yeah,
like if he was playing for someone else, we'd be thinking, "Wow, he's a bit young, isn't he? They should
yeah,
hold him back. They don't want to burn him out." But then when you see how good he is, you think, I mean, why not? Definitely cup games. Starting a Premier League game is I assume it's probably far too soon for him to start
yeah,
an actual Premier League game. But I was thinking maybe. 10 to 12 appearances, 5 or 6 starts if we get like lucky in the cups.
Yeah,
Um,
true. Yeah,
a few appearances in the Premier League, but I mean, if he gets in the team for Yokohama and gets in the team for Bilbao, well, why not? I mean, I'd love to see him get. Imagine him coming on with half an hour left and Frimpong coming on, like the youth and the energy that we can bring on against tired players.
exactly.
I
It'll be
kind
very
of
important.
like, does that, when is he 17? Do we know? I know he's 16. Do we know when he reaches
Uh,
17?
no, I'm not sure actually. I can try and check when his birthday is on the internet. Anyone actually the chat search when Rio's gonna be turning 17 because he is actually he's putting a lot of I, I think Slot has to think hard in this one now because Rio's coming in and doing something that a fully fledged first team player is doing at his young age, and that's why he's getting trusted and he's starting a lot at left wing during this season. So it's one to think about because he's doing well. And I think I did see in the inside training video as well that they were resting Rio. He didn't take part in full training. I saw him on the side sitting there where Etikite was on the bench because they didn't want to force him to play too much because he's getting used to men's football. But when this guy plays, he looks like he's been playing men's football for like at least a year or two. Like he's ready now. So I feel like he can do a lot off the bench. Give him like a half an hour. But I think I agree with you. We just have to wait and see if he can actually pull through. We need to see him in the Premier League game. I think next, like if he comes to the bench and see how he does, and then
That's the
we'll
next thing,
fully,
isn't it?
yeah,
That's the next step.
that's when we will fully know when he's ready, and then we can test him in that, and then see what happens. I think he'll be in the squad for the Bournemouth game, first game of the season, because I think it will be an injustice if he doesn't make the squad, depending on what signings we do. But I definitely think he can do a lot as well. I'd like to mold him as well to play on the right hand side as well, so he can play on the left and the right in due time. So then he could like deputize his position and stuff like that there. So yeah, Rio for me, big baller, high potential. There's a saying: if you're good enough, you're old enough. You know what I mean? I know you know about that saying, Brian.
Yeah,
So he's showing all of that right now, and he's actually performing better than some of our first team players. I just hope he doesn't get an injury. That's the only thing with him. I hope he doesn't get an injury. Let me go through the chat quickly because there's 10 of you watching right now. Hit the like button, guys, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And also, guys, go and subscribe to Anfield Irishman on his channel. He's doing some great stuff there. It's a nice podcast. And he actually does it for a while, so a couple of hours. So you can watch that back while you're cooking, while you're going to work, all that kind of stuff, man. So go and tune in there. Let's see. Danny Dino. Afternoon, bro. I hope all is well. I love my okay. I think 20-year-old Fafana would be great fit with a whole heap of potential. Can play anywhere in the forward line as high ceiling, but how much would he cost? I don't think Fafana would cost a lot. He's I think maybe 20 something million. I haven't seen him going for quite a lot, so that would be a steal for Liverpool if they get someone like him for that price. For 20, I think around 25 million. I think he would come through. Or big up, you never walk alone fans TV. He says, big up N90 and I put Ashman, UK fellas. Yes, big up, man. Big up, big up. How you doing? Should play him when we are winning 3-0 against someone, etc. Yeah, that's what CJ is saying. Was good actually getting to talk to yesterday for first. Yeah, man, big up, man. I saw you on the channel there. And Alfred Irishman says, big up, local fans. Let me know if you want to come on. I'll post a link in the chat. You can join in Liverpool fans TV. But yeah,
just to
real.
what you were saying,
Yeah,
N90, just from Sasha, you're saying Malik Fafana has other plans than joining Everton Football Club. As
yeah,
told
yeah,
yesterday, the Belgian knows that some teams playing Champions League are waiting to make room in the squad and are interested in him.
yeah. I
Waiting
did.
to make room in the squad, that sounds like us, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. No. Oh gosh, I'm gonna try to find the tweet because I saw there's the Johan Wieser one, but I'm trying to find. Is it Sasha? Isn't it? SACHA. Sasha. Let me get that on the screen.
Cavalieri.
Yeah, I'll get it on the screen so everyone can see that because he posted something about Diaz. I'll bring it up now. Give me a sec, guys. I'll bring it up now. Let's see. Here we go. I think this is the Fafana thing here. Here we go. I'll put it up so everyone can see it in the chat. Yeah, you just read it out. Mohamed Fofana has our plans and joining Everton Football Club. As told yesterday, the Belgian Red Devil knows some teams playing Champions League that are waiting for make room for the squad. Interested in him, more to follow. Yeah, that's him there. He'd be definitely a great signing for Liverpool because then we got some nice potential players for the future that can obviously come in and deputize. But I like the players that can come in and play across both wings. That would be great for us at this moment in time. So that would be good. So it's good news on them. But I think what we need to do now is I think Liverpool concentrate on the Isak deal. Hopefully it doesn't take too long so we can get more players in. Because I did see Johan Wieser. He's still a bit annoyed at Brentford because apparently there's a gentleman's agreement to leave for 26 million. But you know what happens with gentleman agreements that doesn't get put through. You can only ask Harry Kane about that gentleman agreement. But yeah, man, this is all right. So would you be all right of just getting Fofana in as a backup for Diaz, basically?
I think again, this is it doesn't make any sense to people. There isn't any real technical stuff behind it, but he
Yeah,
just feels a lot more like a Liverpool signing than Rodrigo does.
yeah,
A guy
yeah,
like him for 35 million, you can bring him in. He's not, the coaches, he's only 20. And they'll get to work with him. They'll get to kind of
hmm
hone his skills the way they want him to be, the kind of player they want him to be, rather than Rodrigo. Might be not far off the finished article. There's not a lot more at the age of 25 you can teach him technically, or he's kind of set in what kind of player he is.
yeah.
Fafana is a bit more moldable. Young, hungry, would not expect to start every game, but will be. I mean, just look. I think he's incredibly quick. He's absolutely rapid. And you saw what happened if you had a scenario where we were in a game, a tight game, and you bring on Fafana and Frimpong,
Yeah,
it's that I can just imagine that happening so much and just introducing complete raw pace into it
that
off the
would work.
bench.
That is dangerous there. Yeah, yeah,
Rodrigo's the name. I know Rodrigo is the name. He's got all the
yeah,
titles. He's got probably more Champions Leagues than half our squad put together.
yeah,
It's cool. It's great. I just can't. I'm not feeling it, and I really like the idea of bringing in Fafana.
yeah. I'm sold on Fofana now only because when sometimes these players come in, I watched all of the clips and stuff on him and everything like that. So now that I've seen Fofana and then the money we get him in for and just the whole package with it, I think it makes sense because then I think the Rodrigo one will be trying to force to move too much for that, and I don't want a player that doesn't want to play for Liverpool. I feel like Fofana at this moment in time in his career would dream to play for Liverpool, want to try his best, and I can see him coming in and doing it very, very well, man. And I agree with you. It seems like 100% Liverpool signing, man. 100% Liverpool signing. That's what it would go through. Let's see what's Donaldinho saying. We need minimal 6 forwards if we are to challenge on all fronts. I would agree on that sense because some players will need to get rested. So who we have now? We have obviously Salah. Oh, TK, Gakpo. So that's 3. Rio. We need 2 more because we got Nunes and Diaz, but we need to replace them. I think one with Fofana and Isak. So then, yeah, that would be 6 forwards in the front.
And Chiesa going as well.
Yeah, yes, and Chiesa going as well. So I keep even forgetting about Chiesa. What's going on with that deal, man? I heard that he was meant to be going to Atlanta, but I heard Lookman to Inter Milan could be happening. When they do that, they replace him with Chiesa. Apparently, that's what I've seen on the
That
spaces.
makes sense.
Yeah. So I think they're just waiting for that deal to happen and then we can get that over the line. I did
Yeah.
see some crazy news. I saw Harvey Elliott to Spurs, bro. Have you seen that? I saw that.
Yeah, as a replacement for Gibbs White
Yeah,
transfer.
yeah. I saw that and I was like, what? I'll bring that up for everyone so everyone can see what I'm seeing. So they don't think I'm lying, but I'll bring it up so everyone can see it and I'll read out what they were saying. Let me go back to here. But I'm not sure if we want to sell Harvey Elliott to to a rival. But I'll read it out for everyone so they can see it. She says Bumba. Someone kept saying Romano Bumba in the chat. Oh, I'll look at it in a second. I'll look at it in a set if there is one. It says Indian News says Spurs officials are shifting their focus after missing out on Morgan's right. They are now making inquiries about Harvey Elliott. They need to act fast before another club swoops in. We understand LFC are talking to various clubs. Keep an eye on this one. That's what he was saying. about the Harvey Elliott one there. I don't know if it's really true that I don't think it's good actually if Liverpool sell one of their prized assets to Tottenham, even though we don't think it's good enough. So why would we not care? But we're still only strengthening another club. Do you think Liverpool should sell to another English Premier League club or sell outside?
That's an interest. I never kind of really thought about it in terms of strengthening a rival.
Yeah,
Because I always thought like Harvey, if he went to an English club, would be Bournemouth, Wolves, Aston Villa.
yeah,
I didn't really think about Spurs. I don't think Spurs are going to rival us too much. Uh, no, I'd be okay with it. 'Cause I think you get good money from Spurs. I'd be okay with it.
yeah.
Harvey
They
going
pay us
there.
stupid money for him as well, and they'd be the only team to pay us the big money.
Well, they
They-
got caught out, didn't they? Forest called them out. I mean, for breaking rules.
yeah,
They didn't have permission to speak to the player.
that's why he's
They
not
didn't
playing.
have.
Yeah,
Yeah, apparently they're saying they they were given illegal information in terms of his release clause. That was
yeah,
private information, all that stuff. So now Tottenham would have been pretty much banking on him being in their team.
yeah.
Now they have to act fast. So act fast means pay a bit more. So I'd
True.
get 40 million out of them for Harvey and happily take it.
Yeah, yeah. I'd definitely do that. But I think for Harvey, wherever we sell him to, I think if he goes to a Bundesliga club, he'd flourish more in that league, and I think he would look a lot better there. Wherever he goes, in my opinion, right now, I don't really care as long as we get the money in because I feel like Liverpool are moving them. We're moving in a better direction for them players like Harvey Elliott because Slot has come in and literally he's only identifying players that he wants. So especially with their ability as well, Slot. If you can't play the Slot football, you're not playing for Liverpool. Basically, that's what it is with Slot. And I totally agree, man. Get him 40 million, get that money into the club, and we can shift that to elsewhere. Because remember, we're spending a lot, but we're going to be making a lot from player sales as well this year. So I don't. After the performance from in the preseason game, I think the writing's on the wall for players like the Ben Dokes, the Mortons, Elliott as well. Who else was there that's writing on the wall for? I'm trying to think who else. Obviously, Diaz wasn't play, so he's on the way out. But I felt sorry for Ben Doak though yesterday. Because I don't know if you have your own opinion about this, but Ben Doak was playing in the striker position, and I feel like if you're a manager and you want someone to show what you can offer to the team, Slot was playing quite a few players out of their position, and I felt like in the second half, if Ben Doak was on the left wing, he would have definitely caused us more problems down the left hand side, and I think we would have actually had more fluidity up for the front three, and then we could have maybe been in better positions to score goals. But do you think Ben Doak, would you give him a chance? Or do you think he's right on the wall for Ben Doak?
Yeah, he's never done it for us, man.
Yeah.
He's just got these little cameos here and there. Good, tricky young player, but
Mm-hmm.
5 or 6 years ago, maybe. But like you said, we're moving beyond certain players now.
Mm-hmm.
And Ben Doak, I've been hearing about this kid for what feels like 4 years now.
Yeah, yeah,
It's been a long time. I think that was the most kind of shop window job. I think that was just reminding world football that Ben Doak still exists because there was no point playing him through the middle.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I've never really thought he was up to snuff for us. So
Mm-hmm.
we bought him for 300 grand off Celtic,
Yeah.
and he's played 3 times for us in the league. And if you could get 25 million,
That's a
I mean
steal.
that's
Yeah,
a deal.
yeah, yeah. I reckon we can get
65
fighting.
million for Elliott and Doak. I mean that pays for Ekatike.
I know. That's what I'm saying about people don't really realize what the business Liverpool are doing. They know what they're doing when it comes to finances and funds, man. I feel a bit sorry for Doak because he never really got a full chance, I guess. But we all know he can play in the Championship. He's done it for quite a while now. So, it's just maybe a Premier League club will take a tout on him. But I do think at some point we'll see Ben Doak have like a breakout season, maybe in the Premier League at some point. and he will do well. I reckon he's got a career with him in the Premier League. But I think, as we were both discussing, I think Liverpool right now, we're just a level above, a couple levels below that. We're not going to have players in the club of that level, unfortunately, unless you're like a Rio and you're a high potential player and a Trainioni who have years left on them. Because remember, these guys are 16, 17. I don't think you're going to have a space in this Liverpool team, because I feel we're going past that, man. We're going past the days of, waiting for a player to see if he's good enough. Those guys have been at Liverpool for years, as you said, and they haven't only had 3 first team appearances in the league. So, yeah, man, make that money, sell him, and then I would put that money all towards getting the attacking options or a centre back, man. That's what I'm going for at this moment in time. Let's see. There's no bomber. I checked. There's any bombers on the X spaces. I didn't see anything else that was out there. I did have a look on there. There's just João Felix to one of the Saudi teams that I saw out there, and that was it really. And then everyone's talking about Diaz. Are you scared of Gyökeres going to Arsenal? Are you just not? Or you don't care about that? Brian's still there? Oh, he's not there. He's probably gone. But yeah, let me know in the chat if you guys are talking about Gyökeres. How do you guys feel about Gyökeres to Arsenal, man? Let me know how that is, because they've got a striker in now. We have to get ours in. Do you think Arsenal's going to be better? Let's see what. Like Danny Dino, big up, man. Thank you for chatting in today. If you are, I think you are sub, but if you're not sub, please sub to the channel. I think we're like 3 away from 130. We are trying to get to 1K, guys. Okay, so let's do that. From Fofana would be a great business when you think about it future-proofing. Even that if it will be a project, it's a win-win situation. Can't lose. Hopefully, we won't let this one get away cheaper than Rod. Yeah, I know what you mean. Because I have seen him play, and I'm going to watch him play again as well. Big up Scottish Bear, man. Appreciate for tuning in. Big up. LFC, John R. Big up, N90. Good to see you. Yeah, good to see yourself, man. Good to see you, man. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subbed, and hit the like button, bro. Nice to see you. I think, is it the first time you've chatted in here? Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself, John, man. Big up yourself. But yes, I don't want to lose out on Danny Dino said something great there. We don't want to lose out on Fofana, because definitely a great young talent for us to come through for the future. And I feel like players like that we get in with high potential will only benefit Liverpool as well, because we have players like Salah that's going to be going out as well in the 2 years time versus Virgil van Dijk. So if we get in the future replacements now, it'll be great. Not only that, it's better to get all the young talented players now, because most of these players want to come to the club because of your Salahs. Now we've got the Wirtz player, and now even Isak comes in. These are top guys at a club. So if you're a young player coming in and seeing these guys, especially so people like Virgil van Dijk, you even got like Konate now, people are going to be happy to come in and play and think, this is where I want to be. We won the Premier League. I feel like this is where we step up, man. Hopefully we get to do another Premier League double, and that would be great. Like to smash the bridges. Mac smashed like 7-0 against. Yes, come on, Man City. That is crazy. That is crazy. 10 to Newcastle, their first attack. Low. Oh gosh. Okay. 1-0 to Newcastle, their first attack. Oh, okay. I didn't know those games on. I need to watch that. Games on. I need to see that. I didn't see who Newcastle playing.
I know Arsenal are playing anyway.
Oh, they're playing Arsenal.
I know Arsenal are playing as well. Maybe they are playing Arsenal.
Oh, okay. Fair enough, man. I didn't know that. But Scottish Bear says, I still think we need 2 centre backs and longer term a DM like Edison or Alan Ferreira. I think we have a problem when we lose the ball in transition. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from with that. But I just think that now we've got the 10 in the midfield, I feel like we can kind of change that, because I think Gravenberch can play a lot deeper now that Wirtz is there. Because remember, sometimes Gravenberch is like a ball carrier and he splits the defense. I don't think he will need to do that as much, because then the Wirtz, the 10, can come into the midfield and then collect the ball off Gravenberch. I think his job should be easier next season. We have to wait and see that. Newcastle beating Arsenal. Oh, okay then. Fair enough. I would have watched that. I might watch the highlights if there's anything back. But yeah, Edison is definitely a DM I would definitely like at Liverpool. Whether Liverpool get another midfielder, I'm not sure. Have you seen Edison play before, Brian? Do you think he's good?
Oh yeah, he's a top little player. Yeah, you'll never walk alone. Fan was saying if you want to, that's Sonny from last night. If you want to put the link in, he'll join.
Yo, okay, yeah, okay, big ups. Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
He's no, I prefer Wharton. I
Oh yeah, but
prefer
that's a dream though, right? That's a dream.
yeah,
What a dream.
stylistically I prefer Wharton.
Yeah,
I just think someone who can like you see that pass
yeah,
that Grav played to Rio yesterday, the long
beautiful
ball.
man, beautiful.
But
Yeah,
when's the last time you saw him do that? Grav never does that.
yeah,
Grav doesn't do, and that's what we want our number six to be able to do is play like that. And I
yeah,
think it was instructive to see that Grav has been told to start playing those passes, maybe. And that's Wharton's natural game is to just sit deep, Xavi Alonso style, and
yeah,
just ping balls. Rather than not that Edison is just a destroyer, but just a ball winner who can only kind of like Endo can only really play short. You know, he can't progress long, so he can get the ball. He has to give it. We want someone who can get it and then play those long passes themselves. That's
yeah,
the way I look at it. Morton to me is perfect because he's homegrown as well,
yeah.
and
Perfect. You'll fit in. Yeah,
yeah, it's a huge step up as well for him, I think. But what you were saying there about players, man, you know, there was a time when we were, you know, there's that really cringy story about Brendan Rodgers asking Steven Gerrard to ring up Tony Cruz to try and convince Tony Cruz to join Liverpool. And he was
yeah,
like, man, are you serious? This guy wouldn't join here if we offered him 10 million a week,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah,
And now we don't have to pick up the phone. The agents, Romano was saying, or someone else is saying, like, there's agents all over Europe
yeah,
begging to get into a room at Liverpool to get their client because their clients are dead. Do they need a keeper? Do they need a left back? Do they need this? So we have
yeah.
no problems. We don't have, we can attract every player in the world, and Words proved that.
100%. I agree with you, man. I agree with you. And there's around 12 of us watching right now. Hit the likes. We're on 17 likes. Let's try to get to 20. And if you're not subscribed, sub to the channel, man. You got people like Brian there talk some good football chat. And you never walk on Fans TV's new to the spaces as well, man. Hit subscribe to both the channels. What's up, man? Let's talk. What do you want to talk about, man?
How are we, N90? It's an honor to make me N90 debut on the show.
Nah, that's all right, man. Anytime, man. Anytime. How are you today? Yeah,
How
you all
are
right?
we, Brian? You okay?
Yeah, doing well, man. Doing well. Just getting over the Max chat, you know.
Oh God, I've literally just spent my whole morning rewatching it in the garden, making me it had me in stitches, honestly.
Oh yeah, when I dropped, what happened in that? Because I came in, and then I heard his screaming on the mic. What was his
You you missed the
message?
good bits, honestly.
Oh
It's just Max. He just has a different way of looking at the world, man, and he
yeah,
gets angry and he's like, you know, that guy that was on the internet when like the internet was kind of new. He was just that guy that used to sit in his car and shout at
yeah.
his phone, angry. Some London
Okay,
guy. He just has
yeah.
that kind of vibe. But yeah, that's
Okay.
Max. He comes in once a week and he has all
Mhm.
his grievances from the week built up, and he just off he
Gets it out.
goes.
Gets it out. Okay, fair
He
enough.
has
I need
a
to watch it back. I need to watch it back. Oh, so yeah, Newcastle being Arsenal 1-0. LFC John says, "Can you say Rio Namaras is our Yamal? We found a quality teenager." Oh, I wouldn't go that far yet because Yamal was just literally he's the guy at Barcelona. But I understand where you're coming from. I don't think Slot would allow that to happen in that way. I think he would probably most likely mold him in first before that happens. Let me add someone else to the screen. Hello, man. You right? Big up, man.
Have you seen the Fabrizio Romba? You know,
No,
that's
what
what he
happened?
said just now. You can add it to screen. He said, FC Bayern are closing on deal to sign Luis Diaz from Liverpool. Agreement at final stages with details being sorted. 75 million euro package with add-ons included. Brilliant deal, by the way. Contract until June 2029. Liverpool
Yeah.
Bayern discussing add-on details. Then here we go soon. So
Oh, yeah, I
Diaz is
can see
gone.
it now. Yeah,
Diaz is
Diaz
gone.
is gone, guys. What do you guys think about that then? Because
Brilliant fee, by the way. I can't lie,
yeah,
it's an absolute brilliant fee.
I
Isaac,
know
welcome to Liverpool, Isaac. Yeah,
it's happening. It's happening. What's your thoughts on that? Then it's now finalized. I never got You never look on fans TV. What's your full name? I need to call you by your name. I got Brian's name. What's your name?
Oh, wait. Oh, me, right? You just know your thing.
Is he still there? Oh, okay. You might be away from
My
his phone.
my real name's Thomas Bradley,
okay.
but my nickname's Sonny. Like everyone calls me Sonny because I've got red hair, and obviously my
All
nan
right.
used to.
Okay. I'll call you Sonny. Sonny, what's your take on the Diaz deal?
To be honest, I just want him out the club at the moment. I'm kind of over the saga. I just want him to get gone and invest the money as quickly as possible into Malik Fofana, Rodrigo, any half decent winger we can get into the club. But I'd rather have someone at the club who wants to be there than obviously. And I don't obviously agree with how he's kind of treated the club in recent years. Obviously, when his dad got kidnapped and Liverpool obviously got behind him, and then obviously when it come out that they were poaching for the Barcelona move, I don't think it's went down well, especially with like local Liverpool fans around this area.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, I get where you're coming from. No, go on.
I'll just say real quick. To be fair to Diaz, as much as I agree, I kind of disagree. I don't know the wages he's on because there's different rumors. One say 55k a week, one say 190k a week. But if he thinks he's valued above that, then I don't think he can do anything. Like, I think the way he's done it is a bit questionable. But if he wants to move, because I think we're definitely getting Isaac now. I just can't see how he sold Diaz without Isaac coming in. Like, we're not that stupid in my opinion, but. Yeah, I understand that perspective. But I don't understand his perspective where he wants to get more wages, more money, and you're not getting a Liverpool. So if he wants to move, I guess give it to him because I don't want to have a player that's unhappy. So I'll let him go. I'm happy, but I understand.
I agree on that stand. I agree on that standpoint, but at the same time, remember his agent's the one that signed him the deal. You know, got him that deal at the same time, so he got him that money. I understand that Diaz probably wanted more. But I feel like this is the best time to probably get rid of him. 29 years old, and we're getting 69 million for him, which is insane for a player that's not even like one of the best in Europe at the moment in time regarding that one. But big up Uncle Rods, man. Go on. What's going on, man? Thank you for tuning in. How are you? Yeah, not too bad, man.
You good?
Yeah, not bad, my friend. Good.
Really good on the panel on that.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah, we all knew it was going to happen, didn't we, with Diaz? Yes. We all knew it was going to happen and stuff. And listen, fair play to him, you know what I mean? Because, like, you know, he's done his bit for Liverpool. You know what I mean? He's going away from Liverpool, being sort of like winning a championship. You know what I mean? He's a Premier League Cup winner. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's what pushed his price up. That's why Liverpool was asking for a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? You know, 75 million. Is it 75 million euros?
Yeah, 75 million euros plus add-ons.
Yeah, so that's going to be sort of like more than what we paid for him because it probably might up to about 65 million pounds. Do you know what I mean? I remember we only paid 60 million for him. Do you know? Paid 60 million for him, so we're going to make a profit out of it. Do you know what I mean? Going to make a profit out of it. So like. Fair play, you know what I mean? Do your thing because, like, listen, if you feel at the end of the day you're not valued at your job, that's what you do, don't you? You move on, don't you? You move on to somewhere where you feel that you're going to be valued. Do you know what I mean? Valued and stuff. So yeah, fair play to him. And, you know, I wish him all the best. Now, what we need to do with that money that we're getting, look to invest it into sort of like if it's like Fofana. If it's Rodrigo, if it's Leao, just go out and get that winger that we want. Do you know what I mean? Barcola, I wouldn't want him right now because I still think he's a bit rough around the edges now. Do you know what I mean? He's not that complete sort of like winger that you would want in your squad. Don't get me wrong. He looks exciting and so forth. You know what I mean? But he's still rough around the edges. You understand what I'm saying? You know, so we'll have to see how it goes. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, you know, fair play to Luis Diaz. Best wishes to him. Best wishes.
Hope he does well.
He hasn't come out and dissed the club. He hasn't.
No, he hasn't. He's been professional still, to be fair.
No, he's been very professional. That's one thing you got to say about Luis Diaz. He's been very professional. You know what I mean? He's even gone on tour and stuff like that. And he said, look, at the end of the day, you know, I'm a Liverpool player in that, but yes, I'm seeking other options. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he
I'm
told the
not going
truth.
to hide that from you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, we always knew that, you know, there's a possibility of him going, and I got to credit him. He's been very professional, very professional.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let me go through the chat because the chat. I don't want the chat to go behind. I like reading out everyone's chat. CJ said yes, Rods, bro. It's big up. Fireburn, big up, man. It says N90 watch Robbie Fowler's interview today on Redmond TV. Video big clue on Isak at 10 minutes, 23 seconds. It's done under the radar. Yeah, well, sometimes you know you get these when you have someone like Robbie Fowler talking to you, man. Come on, man. Big striker. Hopefully he's been talking to Isak to get him to help him come to the club. LFC John R says why buy Rodrigo and give him money when they just want to take our players for 300. Yeah, I get what you mean, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think he wants to even join
Too much, man. Like his wage apparently, if you include, let's say we pay like, because Madrid also at least 100 million euros. You're talking that, and he has many agents. You have to pay his family as well. That's gonna be too much. So I would say Rodrigo is very unlikely. So,
yeah, I think it's unlikely whether that would happen. If it does happen, that'll be crazy though. But I think it's unlikely.
Yeah, but we're not getting him.
Yeah, let's see here. Hooks Law, thanks for tuning in. Hope you're subbed. I think you're new to the channel. We are trying to get to 1K, but I think I was on 120 something before the stream started. So hopefully let's get that up. Hooks Law says Diaz is a good lad. Left his heart on the pitch. Liverpool have mistreated him. Fair enough, man. I understand where you're coming from. That if he's running the pay structure, that's between him and the club and the deals that can get done for him. Sean says full house. Yes, it is today. Big up. I might start doing this more often. Hit the link in the chat and then we can all talk some football. CJ put that there. He's smiling ear to ear with a look on the interviewer saying, "Don't say anything." Okay, fair enough. What's it called?
Is that Diaz?
Yeah, no, it must have been the Fowler interview. Must have been or something. I think Redmond TV one. What happened, Uncle Rods? You good? Look, that's what Danny Dino saying. CJ saying Fowler.
No, good,
man. Why has he got a rat next to him? What are you doing, CJ?
I don't know. I don't know.
What is that about? What is that about, CJ? What's going on?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I'm assuming he meant to hit the goat and he hit the rat instead.
Maybe, yeah. What's going on there? Joe Powell, big up all Fozzie Raid. Oh, thanks, Fozzie. Fozzie Raid on the channel. Big up them. Big up Fozzie. If you haven't subbed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, guys. Talking about Isak, yeah. So now this deal was done. Are we all confident Isak is definitely coming through to Liverpool?
I think we need one more dominant to fall. We need Seska to go to Newcastle. That's what. If that happens, I'm gonna say right now it's happening.
Yeah.
If Seska doesn't happen, that's all I need, man. Seska, we need Seska to Newcastle. Yeah. And that thing happens. Because if it doesn't happen, I don't think it hampers the deal, but I think it will make the delay. But Newcastle takes so long with the deal, man. I just don't trust their.
I think it's because Sesko. I think before he was meant to go to Arsenal, and I think the player wanted his rights for himself to fully own. I think that's why the Arsenal deal fell through, and Arsenal were like, no. Well, Arsenal like, no about it. So I think Newcastle can get over the line, but I think Newcastle want Wisa as well. But Brentford are like fleecing Newcastle over Wisa deal because apparently 26 million was meant to go for, but now Newcastle want 50. Brentford want 50.
Yeah, no, Wisa's got vexed about that.
Yeah, I see him. He's crashing out.
He say like, nah, man, we had an agreement. I mean,
yeah,
I can go for this price, 26 million. Why are you upping the price for?
Almost doubled, you know. Almost doubled.
Hey, Wisa's doing the same thing as Isaac,
man. True.
Vista and Isaac are doing the same thing, man. Vista and Isaac are doing exactly the same thing.
No, it's true. He's like he's not happy about the situation. I can understand that. Like,
it's Brentford's fault, man.
There's an agreement in place to say, well, look, all right, you know what, you can go for this price and everything. If somebody comes in for you, then at the 11th hour, you're changing up. You know what I mean? Moving the goalposts and saying like, no, we want 50. I joked in that.
Yeah. It's different from the Isak one, though. Well, go on, Sonny. You were going to say something.
It puts, I was saying yesterday, obviously, to Anfield Irishman as well, it puts future players off wanting to potentially come to it as well, because they're not going to want to come to your club if you're always like locking them down and not letting them get them good moves to bigger clubs.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense because with the Mbeumo one, that took them a while to get him to go to Man United. And then this one now, if you're going to lie to a player, this is why you should get written down in your contract. So, you know what I mean? Because
If they went down the Red Bull model more, that's why Red Bull tend to hoover up a lot of the good talent around Europe because they have like a gentleman's agreement. If a big team comes in for you, we'll sell you.
Yeah. They do get quite a lot of players and then sell them on. Then they get to keep on making the money back and then put it back into their squad as well. So it's a good system from how they do it there. Could Newcastle price us out and force us to buy him in January? No chance.
No, if Newcastle do that, then if Newcastle don't sell Isaac, it's their fault. Like, bro, they're keeping an unhappy player. So Joyce has posted the same thing as every game.
We've seen it. We've seen it. We've seen it. Dico, we've seen it. Yeah, I think could Newcastle now? Yeah. I think Isak will be a Liverpool player. I just don't want it to take too long. I just hope Newcastle. I really think Liverpool and Newcastle spoke together. I really think they've already agreed a deal how much they want Isak for. I think Newcastle just told Liverpool, hey, let us buy our replacements in first, like to get the Sesko and Risa. I don't think just because they get Sesko, they will sell it Isak. I think they want to get Sesko and Risa over the line. And then once that gets done, I think the green light for Isak will be done.
I think Sesko. I think this is irrelevant in this for me. I think just Sesko.
You think Risa is relevant for you? I think because they're spending the Isak money, 120. If it is 120, I think it'll be more. I think it'll be like 130 million. I don't think Liverpool will pay 150. If they do, that'll be quite a lot of money.
Pay that. I can't lie. I wouldn't be surprised if we pay that. Like, I don't think because I feel like it'd be one of those deals where it takes when we pay 135 million pounds and 50 million add-ons. That equates 150. But I just think, look,
that money's
we just have to wait. I think this is like may have to go till next. I think once you see Sesko to Newcastle, I think that's when you pull the trigger. That's when we put a bid in. Then Newcastle in their stance or not for sale. So I'm hoping that at least.
How much do you guys think that Isak Liverpool buy Isak for? Do you think, I don't think they'll pay 150. What do you guys think? You can go around the panel.
135 million pounds.
135.
What you say, Brian? How much? Costy, do you know João Felix has gone to Saudi, isn't
he? Yeah, I saw that this morning. Yeah, he's gone to Saudi. Yeah.
And the Mountie have fallen.
I know.
Yeah,
but Chelsea won't make money for their players, man. I don't know. Something's going on with Chelsea, man. People are like doing some.
I remember certain Chelsea fans were basically saying he was the next like heir apparent to Cristiano Ronaldo when they were signing.
Yeah. That's mad.
Yeah, Chelsea say a lot of things, don't they?
Chelsea, that is crazy though.
Chelsea are saying, yeah. This is what Chelsea is saying. Chelsea is saying that they've had a better season than us, yeah, and they've had and Maresca is a better manager than Slot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All in the same sentence, I think. Please.
Oh, mad. Someone said McAllister will need a new contract.
One sentence is usually about all a Chelsea fan can manage, Rod. So don't give them too much credit.
Yeah, innit? You know what I mean?
Yes. Anything more than 5 or 6 words, and they just that's a bit much.
I don't understand fluent moron.
No, me either, man. Me either. Got to get that Google Translate out for Chelsea tweets.
I know it. AI.
But your answer your question, I think 130 million. Yeah. I think it'll be 120 million guaranteed fee, and maybe 20. And I don't think we give him 150.
Yeah.
But I think 100 will break the record, and that will be 120 to break the record.
Could you guys imagine? Could you guys imagine how much, like we Liverpool fans would have, obviously, if we kept Coutinho, how much that would have had a negative? It's very similar to Newcastle. They need to just sell him, reinvest the money, and move on. Like if we would have kept Coutinho at that moment, I don't think we would have won as nowhere near as much as what we did.
Yeah, I agree with you because that Coutinho money set like a what's that effect? It set an effect at the club there where we started bringing in players that ultimately led us to win the Champions League and then Premier League. So I feel like this could be a good thing for Newcastle in the long run. Get all this money in. I think it improves their PSL as well, and they can start spending money. And they've got a good first 11, so they could build on that and then become a more established team, in my opinion. So I agree with you, Sonny. I do agree with you in that one. I'm just looking through X to see anything else that's coming out soon. So that Diaz deal, we basically got the hair we go really on the Diaz one. So that's kind of wrapped up. So we just need to get hopefully Newcastle can sort Sesko out and that deal can be put through, and then we can move on and get Isak, man. But yeah, done deal. Everyone's put done deal on the spaces. But yeah, I want to say a big thank you for all you guys tuning in, man. Anyone that watched back and that's watched the live. I'm gonna end it now soon, and then yeah. So big up Brian, big up Sonny, Rod, thanks for coming on as well. I'm gonna get Sonny you on again anytime you want to come on this channel. You're welcome. I'll just put link in the chat. Same with Brian, and he knows already. And Rod's, we do stuff today. So Rod's is doing a show at 3:00 today, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm doing something at 3:00. You know
Is it anyone else streaming today? Anyone else doing anything?
I think
I'll do something later.
Okay, Brian, you do something later. What are you doing, Sonny? Are you putting like live streams on your channel yet soon, or?
Yeah, I'm basically just in the process of getting a computer and obviously getting it all set up. I still like put content up, like more like match vlogs, and I've got like a Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter and stuff like that. But obviously, I want to get it to your guys' level where I've got my own stream and stuff and collab with you guys, because I look up to a lot of you guys, like your channels and stuff like that. So it's an honor and a privilege to be on here with you guys.
No, it's cool, man. Yeah, I think you're doing very good stuff on other spaces, man. So I think when you go on YouTube, you'll be doing like the full package, man. You know what you're doing. You're very good at the stuff that you do, man. So it's good to have you on my channel. It's a privilege to have you on my channel as well, man. So it's good you're always chatting. So can't wait to see what you do on here, man. See how your stuff looks, your setup and everything. It's always good to see. It's always good to see. You're always welcome anyway. So yeah, but big up, guys. Follow your Liverpool fans on. Were you on TikTok and stuff, aren't you?
I'm on pretty much every handle. Yeah, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, everything.
All right, guys, go and follow. If you're watching it back, go and follow Liverpool Fans TV on all the spaces that he just mentioned there, and Uncle Rod's as well. Uncle Rod's hit the 5K the other day. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get there myself. You know what I'm saying?
Uncle Rod is now a legit legend in the LFC community and YouTube. I think now. Yeah, certified.
Thank you very much for your kind words, my friend. Thank you very much.
Come on, man. Come on. That's it. But I think big up Dan and Dino. If you comment in there, don't worry about anything because we're gonna be all right. Isak's coming. It's a wrap. It says they're gonna ask big money for Isak. Yes, they will. Watch Gay. He got more information. Yeah, that will be coming soon. That'll be coming soon. But yes, guys, I'm gonna be out. You guys will see me again.
Yeah, N90 and Uncle Rod, I follow you on Twitter. If you follow me back, we can obviously exchange details and collab in future and stuff like that.
We can chat. Yeah, we'll follow you back after this and you can chat, man.
Yeah,
perfect. See you later, fellas. It's been an honor.
See you later, funny man. Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Take care, bro.
But yeah, let's see here. Big up the chat. Where am I? Where am I there? What's going on here? Yes, I don't know. Sometimes you play around, it messes up. But yeah, I'm gonna end it. Watch the outro, guys. Watch the outro. Let's see.